One of the most important things about this is to find opportunities outside of class. What I've been doing is this intensive language institute, which it's really nothing but they'll set you up with a language partner, and then you go ahead and just meet with them, and you set the dates and times, and you set the agenda, and it's been really great for me. My Chinese this semester particularly my spoken has gotten a lot better, spoken Chinese. And then there's the discussion roundtable, which is hosted through our department in China, or in the Chinese department. There is the Chinese Undergraduate Student Association, which is a little bit more cultural than lingual, but still important. I've done similar lingual things in Spanish, and one thing I did in particular that I think helped is that, related to Spanish, but still related to just immersion and travel abroad, is I actually did something called International Impact on campus my first year at U of I. Where I was able to spend about 3 weeks winter semester in Costa Rica, in rural Costa Rica, just interacting with natives. I mean, obviously there weren't a lot of English speakers because you're in the middle of nowhere, and just kind of learning how to survive in a very different culture as your own. It's really important to put yourself in those uncomfortable language situations even before you go abroad, and that is something you should tell the Boren Scholarship Committee too that you've done.
Really getting involved in things that are pertinent to national security kind of topics. I wrote for a few campus journals. The Model UN team here has a foreign affairs journal of types. I mean, it's a good introduction into foreign area studies and analyzing these issues and doing research and then seeing some end result. I'm in Political Science 300 terrorism with Professor Bonnie Weir right now, and she does extensive research analyzing more empirical research dealing with terrorism in Northern Ireland, and I'm hoping to continue that research in Jordan. I'm working with her, trying to formulate a plan right now.
So by applying to the Boren, I was able to learn a lot about how to apply for a lot of things. And so, for example, the methodology to writing an essay like this, you have to use sort of sentences that you wouldn't usually use in an academic paper. For example, I look forward to, or I greatly look forward to this and this and this. So that obviously you would never use that in a term paper. And it's also not a very long descriptive sentence that you might see in a narrative. This is not narration, but it is a different form of writing. So that's one thing that I learned. Always, always, always read thoroughly, even if it's boring, read thoroughly the application instructions and requirements, because there will always be something that you don't expect, and there's always a due date that you still have to meet no matter what.